Hi, welcome back. In this video I would like to talk a bit about a plant-based diet or meat eating. Now, I'm not the one who would like to divide or pull anybody in any direction. Um, my experience is when I started to eat more fruit and veg and the more fresh fruit and veg, I felt much better. My gut felt much better. However, I had to go through detoxification myself also because my gut had to get used to the more fiber, and so I was bloated more than usual, I would say. But after a while, it all went down, and my gut got used to it and kind of appreciated it more, and I felt much lighter. I would suggest to try to eat more fresh fruit and veg because by chewing that you're also massaging your gums, and if you think about gum disease, bleeding gums, it might be, just might be, that now we are not eating, we're not using our teeth as we used to use it before, so it is almost natural that it starts to wobble, the teeth and so on. So if you have to eat a like a raw fruit and veg, you really have to chew and then you massage your gums. It's just something to think about, like that maybe all this sensitivity and bleeding might be because you are not chewing properly. I'm not saying it's always like that, but it might be part of the problem. The other thing is that I do use frozen veg. Fruit not much because I don't really like frozen fruit, but veg yes. And also canned fruit and veg because, as I said, it is also better than nothing. And regarding of the meat, well, if we think about it, that in our old days, some people only ate meat on a weekend. So Monday to Saturday, I would say they would eat um, plant-based diet and carbs, but not much meat. And these days, it's almost in every household. The meat is presented 3 times a day, morning as breakfast, lunch and dinner, so we cannot even imagine life without meat and how much meat we eat. In the old days, one pig was enough for a year for, let's say, a family of 4. Now I don't know how big is a pig, how many kilos, but you can kind of check it out, and you can also check out now that how many kilos of meat you are eating roughly per year. You'll see the difference. Of course, they say that you can only get protein from the meat, which is not quite right, because the vegans and vegetarians would know that you can get protein, let's say, from lentils and some other really cheap vegetables also. I'm just putting this out there so you can do your research. I don't really want to convince anybody. However, these days meat is produced in a vast amount, and the animals put in little cages, and they really treated not inhumanly, but they not really been treated with respect. In the old days, again, when they ate meat, they respected that animal because they knew first that animal gave their life for that person, even when they were hunting or they raised their own livestock. So that's one thing. Second, that they knew about that animal, they knew the behavior of the animal and its nicks and knacks and how does it behave. And they respected this animal because this animal was raised to be their food and they knew that they rely on this animal. So there was kind of a respect, which I think we lost these days. And now we are really separated from the meat production as it is, and I think many of us wouldn't be able to kill an animal, but we don't have a problem to walk in a supermarket and buy. So this is really cleverly done, and it makes you to eat even more and more meat because you don't really have to think about it, how it's been treated and how it's been cut and chopped into pieces. And the English language is really funny also, funny I say, because it makes a distinction between meat and flesh. But if I would say flesh, I think it would basically make you really revolt straight on. But what is meat? Meat is flesh. But yeah, I really don't want to put anybody off. Actually, it's not my point. It's just like playing with these ideas. So, and my whole point about this that the animals, let's say they are really put in this quarantine, in these little cages, not quarantines, little cages, many of them. So let's say the pigs are biting each other's tails and bite into each other and bite into each other's ears, and when they are about to get killed, they know this, the animal instinct, they know this. So this comes with a stress. This stress hormone gets activated, and we eat this stress. However, it's really easy. If you don't believe this, it's really easy. If you are being chased and you know that maybe harm is coming in your way and you start to run, or you wish that you could run but maybe you can't, you feel your stress levels gonna rise, and you feel this in your body. Now it's the same for that animal. The only difference that they cannot run away, and we eat this. However, there are ways to kill the animal really most gentle way. I had one person in Hungary who would kill his chickens in such a way that the chicken would almost readily come to his hands, to his arms, and then he would just kill the chicken, but there was no harm, there was no stress generated. So then the meat kind of was pure, and also that person kind of appreciated this animal. I think this is the big difference. And I understand that some people would say that, okay, maybe this is bullshit, they don't really believe this, or simply they can't afford to buy better quality or better kept meat from some animals which been better kept. And I would say to them that there is a difference between quality and quantity, and sometimes it is better to just eat a better quality meat, because, or any type of food as a matter of fact, because when it's in a lower quality, the nutrients are missing, so the person is still hungry, and the person wants to keep eating, and that's why we eat more than we should, because we don't fulfill the needs, we don't fulfill our body needs for vitamins and minerals. So we kind of eat, not to mention the artificial flavorings which make sure that we crave those foods, but that's a different topic. So I just wanted to put this out there for you. Basically that maybe you should look the ways how you could eliminate meat if you can, or just really wean off meat, and if you can't, try to choose better quality. It is more expensive, but it's better for your health. A very funny example, the first when I went off meat was I don't know when now. Anyhow, Christmas came along and I said, okay, I'm going to eat meat, mostly just to see the difference also. And when I tasted, we ate turkey, and when I tasted this turkey, it was sour. And it wasn't sour because it was bad, the meat itself tasted sour. So I suggest that you do similar experiments on yourself, and you see it for yourself when you kind of wean off from meat, how it's gonna taste after a while, and then you can make your choice. And I'm not saying that you have to eliminate it completely. I'm just saying that try to really acknowledge what you are eating, because I am eating meat too. I don't know, in every month or every 2 months. When I feel like it, I will eat it. But I know for sure if I were to kill this animal, I would never again eat meat. So in this sense, I am lazy too, and I am ignorant too, in a sense. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about meat. And thank you very much again for watching, and have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.